Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. This is a really cool adventure we have planned. This is one that was been on my bucket list. We're in Stewart, British Columbia. We just got Sharon and I are here, and just awesome weather here. All summer it's been rainy and terrible. This is the first nice day we had here. And so what we're doing is we're going to charter a helicopter and we're going to go up to that mountain in behind us. It's called the Porter Idaho. It's 7,000 feet straight up. We're going to get a helicopter from here. We're going to show you one of the most awesome mines that we've ever seen. We've heard about this for years and years, and we're just dying to see it. So join us, we'll jump in a helicopter, and up to the top of that mountain we go. Most of it's probably mental. You don't like dark places that are wet and you're claustrophobic. You have a bunch of phobias and stuff. It's not going to be the place for you. So we're just going to hop in the back here. This is the El Dorado mine, and that we visited on the way up to the Porter Idaho. It's a really cool mine from Stewart. We didn't get up to it, but it's cool to see it. This is the Silverado, another mine the pilot showed us on the way up the mountain. Really cool. It's about a mile away from Porter Idaho as a crow flies. Woohoo! Oh man, what a flight that was, eh? What do you think of that? Oh, now we're all by ourselves. There's no one here but goats.
Yeah, I saw that goat.
What a sight, eh? I couldn't believe it from the air how much stuff is here.
Yeah. If I could go for a helicopter ride every time we go to
Oh. Beautiful day up here. You can see for miles and miles. What a sight. See the tram line? There's a tram line there. Goes down. Easy getting around here. There's no trees, no bush, nothing.
There's buildings.
Piles of stuff everywhere.
A lot of different holes we can go in.
This is going to be an awesome explore. Yeah, look at mine cars. You can see all kinds of stuff here. We're ready to head into the mine. A little windy here, but the 6th of September, so but beautiful weather here. It rained all winter apparently, or all summer. We're just getting some decent weather now. And the portal's in nice shape. A little bit of water here. What kind of rock we looking at? So this mine here was a silver mine, and shut down 1931 because the price of silver was really low then. So there's actually probably be quite a bit of silver left in here. And some mining companies have been talking about firing it back up, but obviously with the location here, it'd be very difficult to do that. When you got a helicopter into a mine. Oh, look at, there's an ore sack. Cool. High grade ore sack. That's a really rich ore that was like 400 ounces to the ton in parts of this mine. Yeah. Not that big of a portal here, but 43 feet in. This is the only one where there's water coming out of, I think. So we've got our boots on, so that's fine. Now there's lots of tunnels here, piles and piles of them. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks like a phone there and a tin can. There's lots of portals here, so we're kind of thinking maybe none of them maybe go in that far. We see all kinds of tunnels from the helicopter. So even though we have looked at some of the drawings and it's quite extensive, but looks like there's lots of portals. So we're in a drift here, right? Because we're going back and forth following. Timbering's in nice shape. I don't know if it's original. May or may not be. Okay, let's see if Sharon's coming. Sharon gets all excited taking pictures, and she can't keep up. She can keep up, but she's taking awesome pictures. There she comes. I hear that train a-coming. It's coming around the bend. You can see the light there. Here comes Sharon. Are you coming?
Yeah, I couldn't get my light on.
Oh yeah. Well, it's on pretty bright now. I wonder if this timbering is newer or old. Do you think it's original or replaced? Looks
pretty old.
Yeah. It's in nice shape. Huh. I was kind of expecting maybe a bigger. There's an old shovel. I was expecting maybe a bigger portal. I wonder how many ore carts we can haul back on the helicopter. We should have told them, yeah, come back with a sling. Little rooms in here, little pockets of silver. There's a little bit of gold in here, but it was about 2% lead. Oh, she's caved past here. That's it.
That's the end of it.
Yeah, it's caved. Can't get any further.
No.
No, it's okay. We got lots to check out, but we can't get any further. Lots of portals. And there's all parts of the tram and lots of stuff here. So we're gonna have to do a bunch of hiking around, find all these portals. Four-wheel drive, you need four-wheel drive to get the hill. Wanna have a snowball fight? I think we're up as high as we're gonna go. We've seen this kind of black rock here, so it looks like this looks like really rich silver ore. Or silver ore at least anyways. Yeah, they indeed did use horses here because they had a big pack trail. Can you imagine getting horses up in here, eh? What a job that would have been, but there's a horseshoe for sure. We think there might be an adit here. We'll go on this glacier and see. Okay. Careful not to touch the back here, though. Pretty crumbly. Might end up with a rock on your face. Oh, it only goes in a few feet.
Oh no.
Oh, so there's a little generator or air compressor here, I guess. Doesn't look that terrible. Maybe been a little while since it's ran. I bet you I was brought up here with a helicopter. And so they had a covered walkway because there's so much snow up here. So they had a covered walkway from where the air was to the adit. Look at the tech cable still here. A little railway here. Well, there's water coming out, so it must be a mine here somewhere. We never seem to go any mines that are dry. There we go. Here's the portal. Almost covered in. Ooh. Hope we can get that open. Think so. So there's been a big cave in here. Rock fell in here. And the main door is here. And they spiked it shut with some big boards, but they're all rotten. So I got to try to hop down here. Oh, it's cool hinges of this old door too. The hinges still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard to mess up. Oh, they were trying to shut it. It just collapsed from that. Oh, it's spiked shut. Pretty rotten though. We'll get in there. We'll get in there. It's got a steel plate on the inside. Okay, so I made it in here, and we know nobody's been here for quite a while because the door was nailed shut. So now we'll see some cool stuff now. Ooh, feels like I got a bit of a leak in my boot. Better not stand in the water too long. Yeah, the water's getting skinnier already, so a little. We found a cool one. This is the very top of the tram, so we think this is part of the main hall level. They got some stuff stored in here. Whatever they helicoptered in here, obviously they don't want to take back out because it costs more money to helicopter stuff in and out than what it was worth, I'm sure. There's another air door. Doesn't say no trespassing or nothing, eh? Well, better not look. Well, hopefully this one goes in a little further than the first one we went in. It's 18 gauge track. They call this number 12 pound track. Fairly light. But obviously never had no trains in here, but just Probably had ore carts that they pushed in out of here. I wouldn't think they'd have a, this was mined back in the 30s, so it's not likely they would have a mucker or anything like that. Ooh, there's a bit of a dam here, so hopefully the water's not too deep. Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. Maybe a bit of a cave-in up here, though. We could let some more water out. I don't know how long that would take. Yeah, there's not that much water there, so possibly I could drop down enough to keep the boots dry in a short period of time. I don't know how far we're going to get. It's caved there, so I don't know if we can get further or not. We'll see. I don't know if we should just wait a few minutes and let's go down a bit, or if I get wet feet, it's not going to bother me too much. Okay, so we're going to carry on here and see if we can keep our feet dry. If not, oh well. Dropping that little bit of water up, made it just perfect. Whoop, down the pipe. Up on top of the compressor line. Hopefully there's not a huge dam here, so I don't know, but if we get to the end. It'd be pretty wet up there. Might have to get my feet wet anyhow, so. It'd be pretty wet up there. Yeah, well, there's a cave in here. Well, I might as well come, it keeps going. It's a little deeper, but not too bad. Okay, you gonna come?
Am I coming?
Yeah, you can come. We'll get her wet. I'm gonna get wet, right? Doesn't seem too bad so far. These mines, they all go up at about a slight angle to let the water drain out. So theoretically, as you're going uphill, you're gonna get drier, right? But the problem is, if there's a cave in, it holds it back. And there seems to be little cave-ins all along here. Oh well, as long as your package stays dry, that's all that matters, right? So far, so good. Maybe I should see if it gets better or what. I'll just keep going ahead. Feet are dry so far, but I wouldn't count on that happening for too much longer. Might be caved in past here. It might be caved here. Maybe just wait. It might be caved. I'll see. Looks like it's going to be caved. Really soft rock, as you can see. Just going to be go back in far enough to get my feet wet. That looks it up. Yeah, she looks caved all right. That's about as caved as you're going to get, huh? Yeah, we ain't getting past that, are we? I don't believe so. Better have a look. Better have a look. Maybe I'll squeeze up through the back there, but it'll come up. newer timbering here. No. That'll be it. No, it's caved. Gonna have to go back. Seems like there's a lot of adits here to explore, so hopefully we'll get into some more historic stuff. We'll go. Unfortunately, that one's caved. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the top tram level and stuff, and we'll show you all the buildings and the trams and everything we can show you. Lots of cool stuff to see here. When we flew in, there was a goat that was up in they call it the goat palace, the one shed here. And there was a goat there, so I guess we woke him up and we had to vacate the hotel. See, we're not very far in, I would say. You can see the daylight from out here, so I don't know how far that is, maybe 400 or 500 feet the most to the back, to where it's caved. And the little thing, there's lots of tunnels here, so we'll get lucky and find a better one. Now we can see all them cool buildings on the way down first,
Yeah.
That may be the highlight of this explore anyhow. All the artifacts and the buildings and the goats and the scenery and everything on the outside.
Yeah.
Maybe the inside is not going to be as awesome. This looks like a bunch of buildings that were built here maybe in the 80s or so. This is a camp. Old fridges and stuff. Genset here, it's all falling down. It's just all kind of a prefab with plywood. See, the way they made things in the old days were a lot tougher than the crappy stuff they make now. Because some of them buildings are still standing. See if there's a goat checked into the hotel. Might have checked back in after we came. Oh, they just got small horns. We could probably beat them in a fight. There's the tram operators. It's interesting because you can't see the tram actually from here, from his operating station. Oh, it's a riblet tram. So, not a very big one either. So there was the clutch, transmission. Oh, there's some gas. That's quite a small tram. That's probably just a small tram that goes up to go to the mains tram. So this isn't the main tram that went to the bottom. Oh, all it has is, oh, it's got electric motor, I guess. Oh yeah, and a little transmission. So, okay. Let's be careful walking through here. Doesn't seem to be too bad. Oh, there's a drill. Couple drills. Look at this cool motor. Old hit and miss motor. Yeah. And I've been here for a while and didn't get here by helicopter, so. Yeah, the piston's out of it even. There's no piston in it. See the crank?